If you're wondering if your man doesn't love you anymore, you may actually have picked up on some very subtle hints that he's unhappy. It doesn't necessarily mean that all the love is gone. But the more signs you notice that he's extremely unhappy, and more importantly, that he's changing his behavior towards you, the more it's time to worry. Rather than let your emotions get carried away, take an honest look at your relationship and how he treats you on a daily basis. Is there a complete lack of respect? Or is he merely being defensive? These 7 signs will help you figure things out. 1. He's comparing you to other girls or insulting your appearance. It's easy to say that a man is a sexist pig for insulting you or comparing your body to other women. While that might be true, there's a bigger issue to consider. A man in love with you just doesn't do it. He doesn't compare you to other girls. He may admire someone else's beauty, but he doesn't put you down or try to hurt you with these comparisons. The sole intent of comparing you to someone is to hurt you, to make you feel less desirable and self-conscious. Once he reaches this point, he's all but given up. 2. He doesn't value spending time with you anymore. Now it's all about getting away. A man in love, even a man who's unhappy but still in love, will always value your time together. If you feel lonely or neglected, he will make time, even if he has to clear his schedule. On the other hand, if a man spends most of his time away from you, working overtime for no apparent reason, or spending a lot of time with his friends, or even disappearing throughout the day or night, it shows a total lack of concern for your relationship. 3. He has become more selfish in the relationship, taking what he wants and neglecting your needs. When a man is in love, he gives, he provides. When he loses that look of love, he reverts back to selfish behavior. He knows the relationship is doomed but wants to get what he can take out of it. He may become more inconsiderate in his dealings with you. He may not even hide the fact that he's selfishly motivated. Sex may be non-existent. He may stop asking you how you feel or what you think. He may even admit that his own survival, his own prosperity is all that matters now, since the relationship is falling apart fast. 4. He doesn't flirt with you or enjoy intimacy anymore. When a couple first falls in love, they flirt, talk cutesy to each other, touch each other frequently, and say, "I love you," all the time. The funny thing is that sort of behavior never goes away, not if you're truly in love. Even if sexual attraction fades, even if sex disappears entirely because of health, you still value the flirtation, the touching, the intimacy in body and mind. 5. He keeps digging up the worst moments of the past. A man who doesn't love you has no problem hurting you by digging up the worst moments of your past. You may notice that your husband, boyfriend loves to talk about the past and mainly to hurt you with these painful memories. He especially likes to point out hurtful times, mistakes you've made, and maybe even traumatic memories that you'd rather not think about. If he's throwing these daggers at you, it's clearly because he no longer respects you. He's just trying to batter your self-esteem and possibly remember the reasons why he doesn't love you. 6. He's angry all the time and can't stand your little habits and routines. Now, this is a tricky one because who among us can say we've never been angry? Or have never been irritated by our partner? Of course, everyone has. But when a man is no longer in love with you, you really do feel the difference. Situations don't bother him. He's always angry and always losing his temper, and it's usually because of ridiculous situations. He's edgy and impatient because he is annoyed by the relationship. It has nothing to do with the argument at hand. And you know this because even if you try to fix the situation, he's still angry. There is nothing that gives him comfort because he's already checked out emotionally. Please subscribe, like, and feel free to comment.